Eve's Angels. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to another Higher Signals. Today, I am so excited, like I always am, but I have my wonderful friend, Margaret Williams, joining me today. Welcome, Margaret.
Hello, Eve. Thank you so much. I am so honored to join you today.
Yes, I am honored to have you here today. And today we are going to be talking about a lot of things, but the main topic is going to be authentic leadership. So basically, you guys are familiar with my style. Of course, I change it up all the time, but today we're kind of going with the flow. So I am going to give the floor to Margaret and I'm going to let her tell you about herself. And then after that, we're going to dive into how both of us view authentic leadership, how you can be more authentic, why being authentic is important. And we're probably going to go all over the place because, honey, she's a Gemini, I'm a Gemini Venus, and that's just what we do. Okay, so let's get it started.
Hey, I am so honored again to be here with you to walk this journey.
Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Margaret Williams, I'm the publisher of the Empowered Leader. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And I am a retired Army civilian with
Woo!
with
We love our
39.
vets.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Thank you for serving. Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
it was my pleasure. Truly,
Yes.
truly, truly. And I said I had 39 years. I'm also a certified executive leadership coach,
Wow.
a mentor.
Okay.
I have a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology.
Wow. You are going to have to explain that to me
Yeah,
because, people hear psychology and they don't know like the little caveats. I guess that's what you would call it. So I would love to know more about that. Definitely. Industrial psychology.
yeah, industrial and organizational psychology. So basically
Okay.
go in and to analyze these organizations and be able to
Oh,
tell them what's wrong with their organization and what,
we need that.
yeah,
We need that right now.
yeah, but they don't want to pay people like me for that because they,
No, no, no. We're going to change that. We are walking into the new world where you are definitely going to be needed because guess what? Don't you read? Well, I don't read the news, but you can't help but hear everything that is going on in the world today. Like a lot of corporations are failing, and you and me have the secret to why because it has to do with authentic leadership. Right now, people are getting exposed because they have not been authentic.
absolutely right. And that is the reason why I decided to retire.
Mhm.
I took the early retirement last
Okay.
April, okay, because it was a very toxic work environment. I had at least 8 to 10 people coming for me at any given day.
Yeah.
I am alive today because I had sense enough to walk away from a $130,000 job. Okay.
A lot of people won't applaud that, but I am one of the people that will because your mental health, your spirituality, your peace is not worth the money. It just isn't.
And if
And
Because at the end of the day, you look back, everything that you did was
mhm,
never good enough.
no, no. And if you were good enough, all you got was just more work.
Exactly. Oh, you can't
Never a promotion, never a raise. Just, hey,
what?
fix this mess.
Right. So I was working on a $400 million
Wow.
runway project. Okay.
They could have given you some more money.
I didn't even get a award.
Mm,
Okay. That because what they did was when I got in there and they say a lot of the people were intimidated because of my experience.
mhm,
Yet you were looking for a highly qualified
mhm.
employee to hire. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, but
yes.
then once you get me there, then you're gonna tie my hands behind my back. You're gonna put this blindfold on me.
Yeah,
Okay, stand me out there in front of the firing squad.
yes.
You say, well, please tell us why you didn't perform the job as we specified.
Mm,
I'm like, really?
yes.
Really? So
Yeah.
the first week I was there,
Okay.
it was made clear to me that I was not wanted.
Mhm.
When I look
Mm,
around at all the people that look like me,
mhm.
I could count them maybe on 2 hands.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yes. I've always been the trophy person in the organization as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, and I capitalized on it. Back in the day when I first got hired with them, it was
Mhm.
1986
Wow.
when, affirmative action was really
Mhm.
prevalent at that time. So
Yes.
I filled 2 quotas,
Yeah.
female and
Yes,
okay,
yes. Yeah, and they're getting paid on top of your being a female and Black, the
right.
kickbacks. Yeah,
I'll take it.
yeah,
I'll take that.
yeah.
Okay, that means, all right, you've met your quota. You don't have to
Mhm.
hire anybody else that look like me.
Mm.
You met it.
Mhm.
You can check that box. Check. Okay. So
Yeah.
I realized early on, you can't stay somewhere too long because if you do, you need to be dedicated and loyal to yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
I found that out the last 2 years I was there because it's like, okay, you
Yeah.
make $130,000 a year. I
Uh-huh.
got more experience and lived experience, everything
Mhm.
than the majority of those people that they hired right off the street.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they got an engineering degree. I still run rings all around them because they don't have
Mhm.
the experience that I have. Okay?
Right.
Served in 2 tours in Iraq,
Wow.
or 2 tours in Israel. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and I am very good with making connections with people, as
Yes.
you can see.
Yes.
And I have a lot. I bring a lot to the table.
You do. You
Okay,
do. Yes.
but yet I'm not good enough to break through the glass ceiling.
Uh,
I'm
I
not
know.
good enough to sit up and be able to train other people on how we do this government contracting work.
Mhm.
So I have
Mhm.
the experience and I'm doing all the work. You
Yes.
find ways to
Yes.
dim my light by not
Yes.
giving me the additional things that is going to prop me up
Oh,
to
yeah.
get the promotions, to get the
Yes.
I said, okay, they dimming my light, okay,
Mhm.
but I'm always looking at the big picture because if I leave this organization today and go to another one, then that's a new initiation I got to go through, some
Yes.
new orientation and
Right.
other things. Because when I go into a place, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit back and watch and
Mhm.
listen, find
Mhm.
who is I can trust and who I can't.
Yes.
Like at my last workplace, there was really only 2 people I could trust
Mhm.
through everything that I was seeing. And what I paid attention to was my intuition
Yes.
and my body.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Automatically tells me who's friend and who's foe. Okay.
Definitely.
And they tried me, they tested me, they
Mhm.
tried everything to bring me down.
Mm.
Okay. That was okay. That was preparing me for the next battle
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
because I
And
was
you were never
so
supposed to be in there. You're supposed
yeah,
to be
right.
doing this. Yeah.
So basically, I had to sell my soul to the devil. I'm just using that as an
No,
example
I know. I know.
because they offered me the job, okay,
Mhm.
but I had to give them 3 years. I had to
Mm.
stay there for 3 years to
Mhm.
fulfill my obligation for them paying to bring me to back to the United States from Israel.
Okay.
They might have paid $15,000, $20,000. I'm like, okay, I'll sign the piece of paper saying I'm gonna give you 3 years of my life
Okay.
for this because I say, hey, I'm gonna retire after this because I ain't taking no more BS from nobody. Okay? Said up to here.
Right.
Okay. My supervisor, I
I
don't know,
love it.
5 or 10 years younger than me, and she was intimidated. And I'm like, get over it. Okay. I'm here to do a job. I'm not
Mhm.
asking you for a promotion. I'm
Right.
somewhere to lay for 3 years.
Yes.
So
Yes.
don't mess with me. That was my attitude.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's the way I walk, and that's where I carried myself, and that made her even more mad,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I told her, "Look, you can tell me to jump in the river, but I'm not gonna jump there because I'm at the end of my career. Them young
Right.
kids will probably go over there and jump, but I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
We're gonna find something else I can do instead, because
Yes.
know I've been here 39 years and much longer than you. You have never left this
Right.
city. You don't
Right.
know. You don't know nothing. beyond your nose.
Yes.
I'm here to teach you. I'm sure she didn't like that. So
No, not at all.
I didn't say
But
it.
she should have. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
She
like,
should
don't
have
be
liked it.
messing with me. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to know when I go to the bathroom or when I go take my breaks.
Oh my gosh.
Mind
Yes.
your business. Okay.
Yes, yes. Oh, I just had a trigger flashback because I never took a lunch break, but everybody knew when I went to the bathroom because the haters in the office would be like, she was gone for 30 minutes, which was a lie because I was gone for like 5 minutes, you know? So then they implemented this dumb system where we had to put up where we were going just so that those, and I wanted to say bitches,
Go ahead. Please, sister.
just so that those bitches would know where I was going. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this is not kindergarten. I'm
Yeah.
not in here monitoring anybody else. I'm ahead of my quota. I'm always doing my work. I'm always kind to people. But why are y'all like so worried about me?
Jealous and envious of you.
Yes. Oh,
Flat
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Girl,
Flat out. Yeah.
that shit pisses me the hell off.
I
Okay.
know.
And this
We would
shit,
have, like, if we worked in the same company, we would have been
girl,
allies, girl.
we would have burnt that place to the
To the
ground.
ground.
Okay.
Yes.
You wanna come for me? I'm gonna
Yes.
show you
Yes.
crazy.
Oh,
Okay?
yes. Yeah.
Let the other twin come out. Okay? And I wake up and they'll say, oh, you know what you did? I'm sitting up in a jail cell. I was like, no, where am I? Okay?
Right? Yeah.
All this time I'm pushing this shit down,
Right.
and trying to stay professional, trying to stay above board and give
Yeah.
them the benefit of the doubt. And cause they doing all this shit to you on purpose so
Yes.
they can use it against you. Oh, on this day, she
Mhm.
said this derogatory word to me. This day she stayed in the bathroom 10 minutes too long. Okay.
Right.
This
Right.
day she came to the parking lot at 7:05 and she's supposed to
Yeah.
that at 7 o'clock.
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. That's no, because I thought that I was the only
No, girl.
person that stuff was happening to.
No,
I
girl.
remember when I started a job and I had a certain car, but like I never paid attention to who was driving what. And one of my supervisors came over to me and was like, hey, you have like a really nice car, but your license plate is like out of state. Why is that? And I was like, what? Y'all are some stalkers? What the hell's going on here? And from that day forward, I parked like intentionally away from the location that I was working in because I was like, wow, you're looking out the window, like trying to see what car I drive. And you're looking so hard, you notice that the license plate is out of state. I just moved here. Like, what's wrong with you?
Okay, they were stalking you. That's what they were.
Yes. Yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah.
When your intuition, your body saying, I feel something strange and I
Yep.
feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh, yes. All the time.
They are. They been watching you since the first day you showed up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Before the
Okay.
interview.
And
Yeah.
the thing about most places, they don't like outsiders because you are a threat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they got their little groups
Yes. Yeah.
divvied up and they're all comfortable in their little ruts.
Yes.
And then they see smiley you come up there with all that sunshine and
Yep.
you know,
And I know how to do their job in a day.
and you are fresh meat.
I know. Oh my God. Yeah, that was something else too, because like I don't fraternize at my job, you know, like when I had a job, but I just recently came into the fullness of wisdom of why my female bosses hated me. It wasn't because I wasn't doing a good job. It wasn't because I wasn't talented. It was because I was a physical threat to the secrets that they had going on with men in the office that I wasn't even aware about.
No.
But like, if I just happened to walk by and the guy was like, you know, whatever, all of a sudden I'm getting more work. I'm getting punished. I'm not getting invited to the lunches, which I never went to anyways. But yeah, And then, I have a young daughter and I tell her right now, I'm like, baby girl, there's only probably going to be about one older woman in the situations that you're going into that you can trust, because you think it's the men that you have to watch out for.
You
A
don't.
lot of times in
Oh,
corporate America, it's the mid level supervisors and managers that are female, because that's the only place that they get validation from. They're just doing a whole lot of stuff they shouldn't be doing. That's all I'm going to say.
also,
Mm.
by you coming in fresh meat,
Oh, yeah.
you are taking the attention off of
Yes.
these ladies,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the men are looking at you.
Yes.
He's like, I done had her already. This is
Right?
okay.
Yes.
He said, this is fresh meat.
This is
Okay,
right.
later for you. So they said, oh, now you don't want me now because we got fresh meat in here. You want her
Yes.
instead. They like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna fix her. We're gonna give her
Yes.
all this work. She ain't
Yeah.
gonna have time to be looking at nobody or going nowhere.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that I never was. My father raised me to go to work and do my job and go home. And then it's always the in my case, which is funny because I don't want to say the devil, but the opposition side to
It's the
light.
devil.
Okay, the
Flat out.
devil used women to hurt me because that was part of my mission and my calling to help a lot of women. And so I never allowed bitterness to form on my side against women. But it took me a while to be like, because when I first went into corporate America, I was like, girl, yeah, women, women run the world. And then I would get to the point where I was like, God, I hope I don't have a female boss, because I got more opportunities and invited to the table with a male boss than I ever did with a female boss.
When we sit and talk about it now and I look back,
Yeah.
all my success came from male supervisors.
Yes.
See, women
Yes.
supervisors always had them. I always had a
Mhm.
problem. I didn't have a problem with them. They had a
Yeah.
problem with me.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and like during the reviews time or whatever, it was never about my work. It was always like, well, the fragrance that you wear, like maybe you want to like tone it down. And I would be like, I only put on like 2 sprays. Like, what are you talking about? Or they would be like, yeah, the hair color that you chose, you might want to change it. And
Bullshit. That's
I
bull.
know, like just stupid shit. And I would just be like, okay,
Any of
well, what
this
does
shit,
that have to do with my work?
does any of this shit have in the employee handbook?
No.
That
But
goes to
then they
show
always
you
had
they
that crazy bestie in HR that
working together to bring it
exactly.
down. They
Yeah,
want
they all go to the happy hours together. They all do like their little perversion club and all that together.
yeah, and so they want to
Yeah.
dim your light,
Oh yeah.
okay? Make you feel less than. Girl,
Yeah.
fuck them. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you
Okay?
can listen. We're talking about being authentic. So if you cuss.
Shit, and that's why I done moved 8 times. And
Yes.
okay, I moved 8 times. When I see the bullshit up front,
Yes. Yes.
that's when I start my exit strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. How am I gonna get out of this?
I'm not gonna stay there because the Gemini in me is gonna come out, and you're not gonna like what you see, and I'm gonna end up somewhere and sing somewhere in a federal penitentiary. No, they won't put me in the federal penitentiary. They'll put me in the population, okay, with everybody else. And I'm gonna come
Yeah.
swing in and fight with
Yeah.
you. What you're doing is you've picked the biggest one.
Yes.
And you beat the hell out of her, and the
Take
rest
'em
of
out.
them will follow suit. Hey, what do you want? Can I bring you
Yes.
something? Yeah, you can bring me some cheese or something over here.
Yes.
Do.
Yes.
You go if you go to jail, run that motherfucker is what
Yes.
you do. Okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
don't come for me. 'Cause I tell people, I warn their asses up front. Don't come for me.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
Because you're not gonna like what you see.
No, and it's true.
Okay?
It's true. Yeah. So how has that, my goodness, I'm never at a loss for words, but okay. So how has that tailored your view of the world and how you lead in positions authentically that you hold now?
Well, instead of operating from a defensive posture,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because then my language changed.
Yeah.
My way I carry myself changed.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't want to let nothing exterior change who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be who I am. Okay? And when my intuition tells me something, I'm going to course correct
Yeah.
accordingly.
Yes.
Okay? Because I'd rather be safe,
Yeah.
okay, and have
Yes.
people dislike me than be unsafe,
Mhm.
be alone again. I'm not
Yes.
going there again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow my intuition up front
Yeah.
and push that shit aside and keep moving forward. Period.
What would you say to the viewers that don't know what their intuition is? How would you guide them into tapping into that?
For me, it's an inner knowing,
Mhm.
an empath. And so this is something that comes natural for me that
Mhm.
I developed from the womb because I had
Mm.
no choice because grew up in a abusive household.
Yeah.
And so that intuition saved my life many times.
Mhm.
That's why I'm
Mm.
here today.
Yeah.
So your body is going to tell you, you're going to feel something strange. You're going to feel something, and you know it's not coming from you. It's coming
Mm.
from exterior force around you.
Yeah.
Growing up, being abandoned, being abused, and being victimized by all the narcissists in my family,
Mm.
that
Mhm.
prepared me for all the things that I met with during college, work with the military,
Mhm.
my work with the Substack.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you utilize all the knowledge, skills, and abilities that you have
Mhm.
to achieve your goals, your desired outcome.
Yes.
Okay. Regardless of the adversities and regardless of the challenges.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just look and say, all the shit that I've already been through.
Mm.
Okay. Nothing can compare to that. So I got this.
Yeah.
You bring whatever you throw my way, I got it.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. I love how you said that intuition is an inner knowing. And it's almost like the word itself points you to knowing that it's inside of you. And when I was younger, I would ignore things, especially with women in leadership roles, because I was like, no, it's a sister club, and she's had to go through so much hard whatever to get to where she is. So if she asks you to work late, and doesn't pay you, like, just take it, even though, like, my gut was like, you're being used. She's never going to take you into the meeting and tell the heads of the company that this was your idea. It's never going to happen. And so, like, for me and what I'm doing now, and as I'm building my brand and as things are happening, I am exposing myself. Like, that's how I am being authentic to me. So I'm telling people stuff I probably shouldn't be telling them, but at the same time, I really don't care, because I'm like, you know what? How am I going to find my tribe, my people, my community if I'm not presenting myself as who I really am? So it took me a while to get comfortable and find the terminology to explain this to people. And so what I came up with is I am representing the new wave of spirituality as whole. It's whole. There's no more putting it into boxes and being like, well, I can't be that way in this environment. Any environment that presents itself to me where I have to hide anything about myself or masquerade anything about myself, I already know from the jump. I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not
Also,
supposed to be there.
do not allow disrespect.
No, yes. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't.
If they disrespect you and you
Yes.
accept it, then you're
Yes.
showing them, oh, well, she's accepted that. Okay.
Yes.
Then they're going to extend those boundaries.
Oh, yes.
To see how much more that they can get away with.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
And the funny thing is that once if you were like me, where you had soft boundaries before and then you make hard boundaries, the people that were around you when you had soft boundaries, once you make those hard boundaries, they will say to you, well, you never said anything before. And it's like, I really don't give a damn if I didn't say I didn't like it before. You know that I didn't like it. I know that I didn't like it. And from this moment on, we're not doing it that way.
right. And like you said earlier, from the first time they tell you,
Yeah.
oh, I need you to work late to do this.
Yes. No.
I did that to my supervisor too because she was a
Yeah.
bitch. And
Yes.
when you be a bitch to me, I'm not gonna do shit for you.
No, no,
Okay?
no, not at all.
And
Nope.
I recognize now that I told her no. She said, "Well, I'll do it myself." Well, okay,
Cow.
because nothing I do for you is ever good enough.
No,
Anyway,
and you're getting paid for it.
shit. Okay? Because if I don't show up, you my supervisor. If I don't show
Yeah.
up, that means that you ought to do the work. Okay?
Yes.
And what I
Yes.
love about it is karma. Okay? She treated me like shit. Okay?
Yeah.
And so what happened was they said, "Well, we need to talk to you about your performance."
Yes.
And I said to myself, holy shit, they're getting ready to try to fire me. And I'm not
Mhm.
gonna let nobody fire me with 39 years of service. You gonna fire me?
Yes. Yeah.
First thing they're gonna do is give you I'm gonna write you up and
Mhm.
put this in your file. Okay, that's
Mm.
one thing. Then the next step is gonna
Yeah.
be they're gonna take it a step higher. So I was like, you
Right.
know what? When Trump offered us that buyout, I said, I'm gonna take this shit because they're not gonna
Mhm.
fire me, and I'm not. So I
Yeah.
took, and she came over to my desk one day and she said, "Oh, Margaret, I see you've packed your office." I said,
Yes.
"Yeah, I know how to move. I've moved 8
Yes.
times." Okay.
Mm.
The next week, I turned that paperwork. I left. I
Yes.
walked out. Okay. It
Yep.
was the middle of the night. I
Yeah.
had off my backs, all my
Yeah.
shit back. I put it in my car. I left. And
Yes.
I sent them an email. Okay, from this day to this date, I'm going to be on annual leave.
Yes.
Then after that, I go on retirement. Okay,
Yes.
and then he said they sent a letter and said her position is
Mm.
now abolished, and you have to do her work. I was so fucking happy.
You're like, hey.
Yes, you do
Yes.
this fucking work since I'm not good enough, and I
Yes.
can't do it well enough for you.
Right.
Okay,
Right. Yes.
I was so fucking happy. Okay,
I love it.
and I
I
haven't
love
looked
it.
back since.
Yeah, I was not expecting to talk about this, but I love how the angels just set it up like that, you know? I love it.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Don't
Because
call
it needs to be talked about. It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they didn't
Because a
give me
lot of people are abused in corporate America.
they allowed
Yeah.
I went to them number of times
Yeah.
about the problem. I
Yes.
said, "She has bias against me."
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I asked to be removed from
Yes.
her. And they said,
Yes.
"I can't do that because if I do that for you, I have to do it for everybody else. I don't give a damn about everybody else.
Right.
I'm the
Right.
one that's being harassed, monitored,
Mm-hmm.
and all
Yeah.
of these things. And she'll
Yeah.
talk to you passive aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And then she'll gaslight your ass on top of that." And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you
Mm-hmm.
know what? I am not a motherfucking kindergarten. I have to get
Right.
out of here because I'm gonna end up in somebody's jail. Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I walked out and left. They didn't
Mm.
give me nothing. They didn't give me a piece of paper. They didn't say thank you for your service or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't care.
no,
And
no.
I tell my daughter now, my number one advice to her is I say, if you drop dead, God forbid, because I don't want you to, but if you drop dead, that job is going to have your job in the paper or online that same day by 5 p.m.
Believe it.
They don't care about you.
They will walk over your dead body
Yeah.
and put the new tags on the computer,
Yes.
and it's like you never existed. I never
No,
existed in that place.
they
Okay.
don't care. You're just a number. That's
That's
it.
okay. Good
You're
riddance.
just a number. And then how I always identified toxic workplaces was if during the interview, if the person said, we're like a family here, that was a red flag to me. I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
They were a family, but you were the outsider that they was gonna
No, but I'm saying like that's to me like that's a toxic trigger for a workplace because it's like we're not family here and like at the first chance you get you're going to throw my black ass under the bus.
You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? Anything you come up with, they're gonna take your ideas as their
Yes.
own. Okay.
Yeah, that happened so many times. And then I got to the point where I was like, you know what, God, I am so glad that you have equipped me to be able to come up with new ideas on the spot that I can maneuver in places where other people cannot. And it used to really affect me deeply because I was like, why wasn't I ever picked for the promotion, even though I was already doing the job? It always went to somebody that was hired after me that I trained. And then I figured it out. I said, okay, okay. It's because they were intimidated by you. And I've heard that statement myself in not just workplaces, but also dating environments.
Life, life.
And I'm like, yo, I'm not doing anything. Like, you just met me. You just walked up to me and said hello. And I turned around and smiled and I said hi. And then the next 5 minutes, you're like, I'm intimidated by you. And I'm like, when people say that to me now, I'm like, I know you are. And it's okay because you have some shit that you need to work on. And you know that I can see the shit. So if I was you, I would be intimidated too. Now, what are we doing?
Well, nobody is coming to me saying anything. I can sense it myself.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't gonna
Yeah.
come to me because they know better.
Yeah.
Okay, don't come up to me with that bullshit. Okay, because if I have to read you,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I try to stay professional and
Yeah.
be nice, and that only goes so far. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Mm-hmm.
come to me with some stupid shit,
Oh, I know.
I'm just gonna dismiss you.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I have to cuss you out,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay,
Right.
that's taking me to the gutter and to the alley
Yes.
where your ass
Yeah.
is, not you.
Yeah.
That person is, and I'm
Oh,
not
I know.
gonna let them take me there. So
Yeah.
I will just delete them.
Yes.
Okay, and move
Yeah.
on.
The funny thing is like how you just said, not you, but them. Because it's funny because when I'm telling stories to certain people and I use the word you, I have had people come to me and they'll be like, you were talking about me. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was talking about the universal you. And I thought that you were intelligent enough to pick up on that. So, like, it
Duh.
was right, right.
That's why
So
I
when you
said
said to me, you're like, oh, not you, but them, I was like, I know.
no. The reason I said that because I told you I have worked in foreign countries. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, I don't even understand what they're saying. And that's why I said, can you repeat that?
Mm.
Because it's important that you and the other person are on the same page with what's being
Yes.
said.
Yes.
That's why I said that. So I'm
Yeah.
always aware of that, having worked with people from all over the world.
Yes. Yeah. And
Don't
that's
assume.
an interesting little tidbit because I've just, I've interacted with people around the world, but not in this capacity. And they really don't understand America's mannerisms and like how we do it. Like
Right.
we'll think we're joking and they will be like, what did you mean by that?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah, right?
okay, how do I explain
Slowly.
slipping on a banana to you? I don't
Slowly.
know. I don't know.
Slowly. You take parts of the conversation and then
Yeah.
you repeat it back. And say,
Okay.
are you understanding? If not, then
Yes.
we will talk about it. Don't
Yeah.
talk the whole thing and then come back, okay? Because
Yeah.
bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was in Israel, okay?
Yes.
Like we write from left to right, they write from right to
Right
left.
to left. Yep.
So don't ever assume
Mm-hmm.
make an ass out of you and me. That's what it's
Yes.
there for.
Yeah.
Make sure we ought to have a good understanding before we
Yeah.
go to the next part of the conversation. Okay. But trust
Mm-hmm.
is very important at the beginning to establish. Okay.
Yeah.
And when the trust is broken, there is no relationship anymore. So
So my angels are being naughty this morning and they're telling me to ask you, how were you treated in Israel as a true Hebrew?
well, we have enough time to have that.
No, we don't. But my angels was like, they just whispered into my ear. They're like, you better say that. Just open it up.
Okay, let's talk about it. Now,
Yes.
okay. Now the Israelis that
Yeah.
educated,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a lot of them are some just like America, okay?
Yes.
A lot of rich people they feel superior
Yes.
to you and I and other people that they feel is under
Beneath.
underneath
Yes.
them. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them have that attitude and
Yeah.
they show it and they don't care if you like it or not because that's their country. You are there as a visitor. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I get it. Because if you come to Detroit, I'm not going to, I'm just saying, when I live in
Mm-hmm.
Detroit, I'm still going to treat you with dignity and respect, not like they,
Right.
you know,
Right.
because then some of them like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Then they'll figure, okay, they'll figure that I either with the women's basketball team
Mm-hmm.
or I'm with the military. either way, that's better than where I could have fared otherwise.
Mm,
Those individuals will tolerate me only because they have to.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you have the Israelis that are not educated per
Hmm.
se, college educated. So
Okay.
they are going to look at me. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? You,
Mm, hmm.
you
Hmm.
don't belong here. Okay, so I ignore those, and then you
Yeah.
ones
That's
that
interesting that they would say you don't belong there because,
it's the same thing here. It's the same thing here in the
no,
United
but I'm just saying, like, we know who we are now. We
Yes,
know where we come from.
yes, yes.
The Bible and other ancient books and other ancient relics have shown us who the true Hebrews are. So I would think that the state of Israel would be open and welcoming to especially American descendants of slaves.
We could really, really go there. I have some really good friends still in Israel that I talk to.
No, no, I love, like, trust me, like, there are really good Israeli people out there.
And
And
that,
I'm not
and
speaking,
that.
against those people, but I think it's time that the conversation shifts so that our people can re-inherit the land that we were exiled from so long ago.
Well, you know what? It's a lot of people fighting for land over there, not just our people, because I
Mm.
did go down to where the Black Hebrews live.
Yes.
I had dinner with them, and
Yeah.
I met with them personally, and I talked about the story.
Yes.
I went to Israel as an army civilian.
Mm-hmm.
I was also a diplomat, and
Yes.
I was not there to get involved with any controversial issue.
Yes. Yes.
There to help to build
Mm-hmm.
what we were there to build and to manage these projects for the Ministry of Israeli Ministry of Defense. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah. I don't know why it's controversial though. Like, a lot of people will be like, they say that, but we are in the time of knowing. Okay. So it shouldn't be controversial. Like,
yes,
everybody needs to be open to these conversations. We have figured stuff out. There are historical records that back this up, and it's not controversial to say there are more family members that haven't been invited to the table because the nations are ashamed of their skin color. We
I
got to get over it.
there's a lot of tables that we're not going to be invited to. That
That's all right.
means, that's cool. That's cool because I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted anyway.
Right, right.
But the thing of it is, we got to position ourselves to be at these tables. And
Yes.
so some things are just better left unsaid. I've seen a lot of things,
Mm,
okay? And
yeah.
again, I'm looking at the good I can do in the world.
Yes, no, me too. And I, like, that's why I listened to the angels and they said, "Hey, talk about it." So we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand and I respect
Yeah.
each individual's perspective on it.
Because honestly, and see, my angel just said, they said that ties into authentic leadership because you cannot be a leader and not speak on things that are not controversial because there are people that don't have a voice that are looking to you that have the voice, have the platform, have the privilege to speak on their behalf and invite them to the table so that they can share and tell their story as well.
I totally agree, and that's why I do what I do, but there's
Hmm.
certain topics that I prefer not to touch on
Yeah. No, me too.
because if I can't make a difference, then
Right.
why involve myself? I stay
Right.
in my lane, mind
Yeah.
my own business, and
Hmm.
I do what I can do because that battle is not mine, and I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I've always wanted to go to Israel. And I don't look at the world through color. And I know that sounds crazy because, like, a lot of people, they say that and it's not authentic when they say it. But there are people that have been traveling, they have YouTube channels, and it's always interesting to see the perspective of how people are treated worldwide based upon things that maybe we don't think of so much every day here because we're already going through the struggle here. You know what I mean? So it's like when you think of traveling, it's like, oh, sometimes I don't think, am I going to be safe there?
Well, you know what? We should think about that really before, because if you plan
Yes.
a trip, for example, to France, you
Yes.
want to start, if you're going in September, you want to
Hmm.
start doing your homework now. You want to figure out what shots, immunizations you're going to need. You want to
Yes.
figure out what the time of year you're going to go, what type of clothing that you need to wear,
Right.
type of shoes you need
Yes.
to wear. Okay, you need to be concerned about your security and safety, where you go
Hmm.
your money and your passport,
Yes.
because if you lose your money and your passport, you're fucked.
Yes. No, I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
You
And there are Americans that have been having instances that are caught on camera in certain locations where they grab the person that robbed them right there on the street, and they're like, "I'm not letting you go. You just took my money. You took my passport, and we are going to stay here all day until you return it."
I did this duty when I was in Israel,
Mhm.
where I had to sit there overnight
Yeah.
just in case people call in and their passport was stolen.
Mm.
Was stolen. They said, "Well, what can I do? I can't get back home." Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to give them the information where they can come to the embassy and talk to somebody and get the information
Mm.
squared away. Because every place you go, there's
Yeah.
people out there waiting,
Mhm.
waiting to rob you. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to
Yeah.
figure out. Okay, I used to wear this belt
Mhm.
side of my clothes. Okay,
Yes.
underneath this. Okay,
Yes.
and I wore it with the, what you call those fanny packs? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but then they came smaller, you know.
Mhm.
I'd make sure I had all my money, my passport in front of my body, not in the back.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, never in the back. No.
Right. And make sure nobody get too close to me, because if people get
Right.
too close,
Yes.
then they
Yep.
can, you
Then
know.
they do it. Yeah.
So I don't carry really a purse. So I
Yes.
had that
No,
problem. You carry
same,
the purse,
same.
and it's gone.
Yeah. I
So
stopped carrying purses during COVID because the angels spoke to me and they said, everybody is losing their job and they're watching you go to your job every day, and you need to start looking like everybody else around you.
yeah, yeah. And
So
sometimes,
I gave up purses then. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah, yeah, you
Yeah.
have to be careful, because there's people out there watching, like I said,
Mhm.
waiting for your weakness to show up, and that's when
Yes.
they come and attack you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So
Yeah.
you gotta be wise and having traveled
Yeah.
all these airports and everything. I know, because
Yeah.
working for the military, I didn't
Mhm.
have to stand in that line. And
Right.
since I had a diplomatic passport and
Yes.
everything, I could go right through the line. I didn't have to.
Yes, yeah, and you have different, places that you can get refreshments and stuff with that passport
Well,
at the
okay.
airport. I know about it. I know about a lot of
Okay.
things.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't traveled. I haven't been on a plane since I got here in
yeah. No, I haven't traveled, but I know a lot of people, and I've had certain opportunities that didn't pan out. We'll talk about it off camera. And that's how I learned about the diplomatic passport. And I was like, Lord, open the door so I can get one of these.
Well, you know what? It can be a blessing. It could be a curse. Because one time I was in this shopping center,
Uh,
okay, and this woman, she came up and she walked in front of the car, okay.
mm,
Then she called the police and said I hit her, okay, and she sued the government. I don't know what they paid her, okay. They
right.
they didn't sue me, because
Hmm.
I had a diplomatic passport. Even then,
Yeah.
you still have to be careful, because
Yeah.
depending on the offense, they can kick you out of the country. They have zero tolerance. You have to kick you.
Oh, well, like, see, I'm square, so I don't do anything. No,
Uh,
I know, I know, I know. But
no, but
how did she know that you had a diplomatic passport?
she
Because you
saw
were
that.
in your army fatigues, or
No, she saw that I was driving a government vehicle.
okay, okay.
It says GSA on it. GSA is a
Yes.
government vehicle. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I went
Okay.
there. I went there from my project site to go get
Yes.
lunch.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she walked across, because when you get to the entrance of the mall, they have this big hump. So you
Mhm.
have to slow down.
Right.
Okay. So I was going real slow anyway. So she said, "Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
people like that end up coming to court with the what you call it, those neck braces and stuff, and a
Yeah.
cane." Oh, "Oh, I'm so hurt. Oh." I didn't have to do any of that, but,
Yeah.
I didn't know that she had did that. I just left after that and went back to my project site, and then I
Yes.
called. It's like I had a hit and run. I'm like, "A hit and
Yes.
run?
Yeah.
What?"
Yes.
So my Israeli, coworker went down there with me to the court. I'm
Mhm.
like, "No, I gotta." He said, "I take care of this."
Yeah.
He talked to them in Hebrew, and I'm like, "Okay." He said, "Come on,
Mhm.
let's go." I'm like, "Alright, cool." And then they didn't
So
say the job didn't say nothing to me because I was terrified. I'm like,
yeah.
"The hell?"
Yes. Yeah, no, I would be terrified too. That's on my top 10 fear list is hitting somebody with my car.
Yeah, right? Hit and
Yeah.
run? What the
I'm like,
hell?
"No, no, please God, no." I would be
Yeah, 'cause
traumatized, like,
yeah, 'cause
literally.
I
Yes. And I'm going to jail. Yeah. Yeah. No,
so
yeah, I'd kick
she
you out
was
of the
just
country.
looking for some money, really. She just was looking for some money, okay?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't go nowhere and do nothing. There's
Mhm.
somebody always coming for me, okay?
Yeah.
They
Well, you
see my
gotta change that. You gotta start speaking a new existence into being.
no,
You
no,
gotta say, "I can go anywhere and nobody can come after me."
that 'cause in Israel, okay, and they like, "You shouldn't be here anyway." So, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. You're like, "But I should. But I should." I was
I'm
gonna ask you, do you speak Hebrew?
I speak a few words,
I
okay?
do too.
Okay, some of them not
Yeah,
so
Baruch
nice.
atah Adonai melech Melechenu Elokamas. Like I know the prayers and different things like that. Yes,
Okay?
shalom. I don't speak conversational Hebrew, but I do like I've gone to synagogues. I was a part of that for a little bit. And so yeah, I know the prayers and holidays. Used to celebrate the Shabbat. Might need to get back to that.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's all good, and I've been to
Yeah.
Passover, there's Yom Kippur where you don't
Yes.
all the cars are shut down, and
Yeah.
then you have when, the Remembrance Day when they
Yep.
sound the horn and
The Day
everybody
of Atonement. Yeah.
everybody get out their car, even if you're on the highway. I like, "Wow!" Everybody's
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
give a moment of, what is it, a minute or something, whatever it is, wherever you at, you stop and you do it,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
love that. I love that, and
Yeah.
the sense of family,
Mhm.
as well, because we have gotten away from that in the United States,
Yes. And
families
it's sad because everybody's looking for it.
yeah,
Everybody's looking for it.
I don't care what you're
Mhm.
doing, everybody's gonna come in at the dinner time and have dinner together,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Not on
That's
your
important.
cell phones and all of that.
Mhm. Put your cell phone down. We're going to look at each other. We're going to
Yeah,
talk about our day and we're going to eat together because there's
yeah,
something super spiritual that happens in a group of people when you do that, especially on a daily basis.
yes, it makes a big
Mhm.
difference with
Yeah.
within child development,
Yes.
okay, and knowing your identity,
Yes. Yes.
okay,
Yeah. I
and
didn't have that, unfortunately. I was part of the latchkey generation.
okay.
So when I had my daughter, it was very important to me to put that structure in place. And of course, I wasn't always perfect with it, but her formative years, she did get that.
Wonderful, because what
Yeah.
I tell you, the things that should stick the most are the positive things that you in your upbringing, because those are the things that's going to sustain you when you go.
Hopefully, you don't hear people in the background. If you do, I'm sorry. Like, my family can sometimes not honor my requests. But
We
keep going. No, I had to say that so that they can know that I'm aware that you're outside the door talking, and I let you know.
okay,
I need this block of time.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I
We were
forgot.
talking about formative years, having dinner together, and what I showed you guys was enforcing your boundaries. Okay,
If
talking
we
about the
don't have
disrespect. Don't be coming around the door talking. I told you I'm filming and what I'm doing. Please go elsewhere.
we just have to just continue to instill the
Yeah,
proper values and
yeah,
principles like our parents did, because these are things that are going to sustain you, like we're talking about, you
yeah.
know, during the
No, and
time.
that wasn't my daughter. That's my sister and mom.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying that these are the things that you're going to need to sustain you.
Uh huh.
You're going through your life when you
Yes.
get married, when you're planning to have your own children, when you working for an organization. All of
Mm,
these things we are writing our legacy every day and we don't realize.
yeah. So, okay, now I got an interesting question for you. What do you want your legacy to be?
My who?
Your legacy. What do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, I'm writing it now. So whatever that is, it is already established.
Mm, yeah.
Defines who I am and what I stand for and what I believe. If I
Yeah.
said today is evident in my work.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Just like all of these podcasts that you're doing, all the writing, that is evergreen material that you are
Yes.
passing on to others and to your
Mm,
family.
yeah. And you too, you too. That's why writing is so important. Sharing is so important. Having uncomfortable conversations until they become comfortable is important. Having an open mind, not judging other people's experiences, but actually listening to them. And also having opinions of your own that you can bring and share with others. And hopefully they're open to receive it.
Hopefully, if not, then that's on them.
Yes, yeah, but I love where the world is going. I know a lot of people think that the world is in chaos right now and everything is falling down, but it was written long ago that that's what has to take place. It has to take place in order for the new, the better, the world where people like you and I can be applauded, get awards. Not that that's why we do our work, but everybody likes to be acknowledged and seen. And so that old world is falling away and the new is coming. And every day I get up and I just say, thank you. Thank you that I'm here to see this.
Absolutely, and be a
Yeah.
part of the change that this world needs. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I have a question for you. What is authentic leadership to you?
Authentic leadership to me is showing up as my true self with speaking the truth, whether people like it or not, okay?
Yeah.
And trying to make positive change in the world, to be that bridge to bring
Yeah.
a number of people together. We've seen that I have African American, white,
Mm-hmm.
Indian,
Yes.
people from all nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
When I travel the world, if we cut our arm right now, you'll notice that all of us blood is red.
Yes.
More the same than we are different. We have the same concerns about having a world where we can live in peace and we have
Mhm,
freedom and we can enjoy the fruit of our labor.
mhm.
And when we get ready to retire, we can enjoy those things.
Yes.
So we have to band together, regardless of your nationality, your
Yeah.
ethnicity, your religion,
Mhm,
and bring the world to where it needs to be, because we see that if we continue down this path, this is the path of self-destruction.
mhm,
I refuse to go down that path.
mhm.
Okay, I've been down the path of self-destruction and it is destructive to everything it touches.
Yes, yeah.
And I am not a part of that. That's not a part
Mhm,
of who I am. Okay. And
mhm.
my truth regardless of who don't like it. And so this is all these things is part of authentic leadership,
Yes.
living those values, being those values.
Mhm.
When we build the trust and be responsible and accountable for our actions.
Yeah.
And not just talking the talk, walking the walk. Okay.
Mhm.
And having the difficult conversations and willingness to say, I was wrong and I'm sorry if it comes
Yeah.
to that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a leader that people can trust and rely on. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's the
Also, I think it's important to be able to say sometimes, "I don't know. I don't
exact
know the answer. I don't have it, but we're gonna find it."
absolutely. Somebody
Yeah.
else on your team might have that answer. And that's
Yes.
okay. Okay, that's why we have a community. So we don't have to give all the answers. We don't have to make all the decisions because
Yeah.
we want to enable people. We want to empower people. We don't
Mhm.
want them to be reliant on us. We want them to rely on themselves.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true, it's true.
Talking about interdependence.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. I love the word empowered. I love that word because a lot of people don't feel like they have it.
Exactly, and that's why we're out there, you and I,
Mhm.
to uplift and
Encourage.
and encourage
Yes.
and let them know you too
Mhm.
can achieve your goals.
Yes. Yeah. Because everybody's dream is important. Everybody's dream is important. And we all don't have the same dream, but we all need to be active working on making our dreams come true. That way, then we can all live in our dream world. Yeah.
Absolutely, and you are a
Yeah.
star, okay? And that's why you and I are
Yeah.
connected because we think alike and we both Geminis, okay? Worldwide
Yeah. Well, no, 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 no. I have Gemini in my chart.
okay, well, I
I'm a
am
Gemini Venus. Yeah.
okay, it's all good.
Yeah, but I have always connected with Geminis. They love me, I love them, and I can follow. And then once I'm in close relationship, they love me, but they tease me because I'm normally the only person that can tell them when they change because that's how
Okay.
deeply I study. I'm like, uh-oh, your left eyebrow went up. So like what's going on? What happened?
Yes, and from this year, everything that I've experienced on Substack, I've made
Yes.
a lot of mistakes, okay?
Hmm.
Been involved with some controversial things and people.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, it's a lot of things I don't say anymore because I learned
Yeah.
my lesson. Because certain things we need to keep to ourselves, okay?
Yes.
People use information to use against us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I move in silence and
Yes.
I
Yeah.
protect my peace
Mhm.
and my serenity and freedom as a result because I
Yes.
was going ragged trying to
Yes.
satisfy other people's needs and I went forsaken. So
Mm.
I'm glad for all the lessons that I learned.
Yeah.
But today that makes me a better leader.
Yeah. I'm smiling because I remember a conversation that you and I had, and the angels were telling you that, you needed stronger boundaries and this and that. So, like, hearing it, it's beautiful. I'm like, yes. Okay.
Yes,
She's
and I
doing it. She's doing
I
it. She didn't just hear the word, she's doing the word. Okay.
had no choice because, like I said, I've been met with certain things, and
Yeah.
without boundaries, people will continue to take advantage of you, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
cannot allow that because then that take us away from the work that we've been called to do.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so true. That's so true because you're mentioning Substack. And for the audience, that's where we met. She has a platform on Substack, and so do I. And on Substack, there are a lot of people that want to pull you in different directions. And I've had to tell people, this is my safe space, and I'm making it safe for others to come here. So there are certain topics that I will not engage in on this platform, but if you want me to engage with them, which I have been for many, many, many years, you can go here and and that's where I cover those topics. But this space is strictly about encouraging, uplifting, showing love to others. And I don't want to go into certain rivers anymore because it is a distraction. It really is. It is. Now I will say what needs to be said and then I will keep it moving. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be sitting on Substack debating with people. I'm not going to be talking about certain things that, our ancestors had it down. They had very wise advice. They were like, don't talk about politics. I forget the other one, but it was two
Religion,
things.
religion.
Religion. Yes. And those are the two things I stay away from on Substack. I'm like, whatever, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go. When you ask me about certain things, I just don't go there because
Right.
we can go down a rabbit hole and
And
end up
it's never ending.
exactly. That's why I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 No, I get it.
No offense.
None taken. Like for me to be authentic in my angel connection, there's a reason they had me bring that up. Because
Oh,
even as I was sitting here, I was like, really? Really? I was like, really?
no,
Okay.
no, I get it and I respect it. So I just
Yeah, because I am a mouthpiece and my boss is El Elyon, which is God the Most High. So when he says hey, bring this up. If I don't bring it up, and then there are events that happen and I missed that opportunity to say something, he could be telling me to bring it up because somebody's watching this and I am going to get an invite to speak on it. He could be having me say it because somebody is looking for that nugget. You know what I mean? Like in their puzzle, he could have me say it because he's setting the world up to usher them in. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever he wants to do. So I have to be obedient and say that because that's part of me being authentic and a leader.
Respect it. Okay.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I like to talk about the elephant in the room, the things
Yeah.
other people don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's
Yeah.
also a place and time. Also,
Yes.
so
Yes.
that's where discernment comes
And
in.
wisdom.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
then you just
Yeah.
listen to your body, and your body will tell you when to say and what
Yes.
not to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what
Yeah.
we
And speaking of intuition, when you're a seer and a mouthpiece of God, how your intuition works is you will feel like there's like a jumping inside of you that you cannot, like, even if you sit on your hands because you're just like, I don't want to do it. Mm, I don't want to do it. That feeling is not going to go away and it will get stronger and stronger and stronger until you do it. And then when you do it, that's when it goes away.
and that's why I
Yeah.
sat at the job for 2 years, and it seemed like the spirit was making things miserable for me on
Yes.
purpose because he said, "I
Yeah.
told you to go over here and do
Yep.
this."
Because
And
you
I
weren't
said, "No,
supposed to
I'm
be
not gonna."
there. You were gonna miss the divine timing if you
Yeah,
stayed there, and you weren't gonna be able to soar. You
exactly.
know?
I was
Yeah.
I was dying. So
Yes. It
I
was
said,
killing your
"Okay,"
spirit.
right? I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do what you said and trust it." And here I
Yeah.
am today. Okay, I'm glad
Yes.
I trusted
Yeah.
that message. Because
Yes.
if I
I
had a
am
wait,
too.
but think about it, if I had a waited until
Mhm.
now, I would have been that further behind. I'm further ahead now by starting when
Yes.
I did. Okay,
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
experience that I have. Okay,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful seeing you. It's beautiful watching you. It's beautiful experiencing you and knowing what you have overcome is people don't understand. And like a lot of people, they'll be intimidated by us, but they have no idea the things that we've had to overcome. And the day will come where, those things will be talked about, I'm sure. But that's another reason why I don't judge other people. I'm not a judgmental person because I know things that I've had to overcome in my life. And when I encounter different types of personalities or different types of spirits, I'm always like, the first thing I say is like, I don't know what that person has been through, you know? I don't know why they're reacting this way in this moment. And whereas before I would grab the sword and like cut people's head off, like now I kind of try to extend grace or I try to check, like, is my intuition like really telling me like you're a hater? And then once I know it's a hater, you're a hater, then I just remove myself from the situation. But in the beginning, I am starting the new technique of like extending grace and just being like, is everything okay? Are you okay? I've been asking that to a lot of people recently, and it takes them off guard. They're like, what do
Yeah,
you
they
mean, am
got
I okay?
seconds like, do I seem okay? Okay, what are you implying?
Well, I'm implying, you're out here kind of wiling out. So I want to check on you. Are you okay?
Yeah, some
Are
people
you
might.
burnt out? Are you tired? Are you hungry? Are you not hydrated? Like, what's going on? Did somebody like kick you in the knee before you encountered me? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
You really want to know? Take a 2-hour conversation.
Okay.
You're opening yourself up, but that's okay. Because
Yeah.
I'm at this point in my life, I'm doing just the opposite. I'm going to ask the minimum.
Yeah.
So, because I don't want to be, I'm no longer a caretaker, okay,
Yes.
and I'm rescuing anymore.
Right.
So, honestly, I really at the point that I really don't care. I'm
Yeah.
more disconnected now because of what I've experienced recently. Because if you open the door and ask somebody that, they're gonna pour that shit on you, and it's like I can't be carrying people's emotions and all
Mm,
of that because that stuff weighs on me, and then
yeah.
I'm not gonna carry your shit. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm really good at not carrying people's stuff, you know? I
Good.
don't do that. And it had to be learned because there was a time when I did do that, but I don't carry it anymore. I'll be a safe space for certain people to vent, and
Yeah,
then,
because some people is just come there
I keep it
just to
moving.
cipher your
Yeah.
energy, cipher any free resource
Yeah.
that you're going to
I
give them.
can't
They're
hear
going to
you.
take it and more. So I don't want to open the door up to
I'm
these
waiting
type
for
of
you to come
people.
back because I don't want to be
Okay?
talking
I
over
have to
you.
know you
But
first and
I
trust you
think I
before
have
I'm
like
going to
one
open
more
up to you in
question
any
and
way,
then
form, or
we will
fashion.
begin to
Okay? That's
shut
just
it
where I am
down.
today.
So,
Okay?
is there anything else that you want to talk
That's where I
about
am. You know,
regarding
you
authentic
frozen.
leadership?
Or it's me, okay? Eve, I don't want to appear that I am heartless because I'm far from that. But I know a lot of people will take kindness for weakness, okay? And so I want to thank you, Eve, for this opportunity today. I really and truly do. And I know you'll be back here shortly, okay? And it has been a very, very good conversation that we had here today. And I recognize that this part is probably going to be removed from our session, but it's all good. I want to thank you for the time today. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna wait here for a few seconds. Okay. See.